you guys.
Yeah.
So a couple years back, Tommy called me and said, Tommy called me a few years back and said, hey, you're going to propose to Hills. I'm like, whoa, take some time to think about this. That would take 7 years, but obviously, it was the right choice. Tommy growing up with her mom's peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and her Flintstones vitamins. You were raised right, and obviously you found someone with the same values that you have. The best thing you guys can do is look at your parents, Tommy, Hills, getting married, beautiful relationships, good role models. I mean, can't beat them. Pieces of advice that I have for you guys is right above your bed. Never go to bed mad at each other. And always kiss each other goodnight. So that's my best advice that I have for you. They wanted me to tell a funny story about you. Just involves your Tom Collins with a jar of peanut butter. I'm gonna leave it at that. But I love you guys. Tommy, you're my brother. You're my sister, not Hills. Cheers. Hey, and thank you, Ken and Mary, for the wonderful party, and Tom and Molly for the wonderful dinner yesterday. So, cheers to Tommy and Hilary.
Best friends since they've been, what, 4 years old? And we babysat with the Honeyke kids. My wife did, I didn't. I changed Jess's shitty diapers. My wife usually got that duty, but anyway. My wife calls me one day when I was at school, and I think Tommy was 3 and Justin was probably 4, and we had a finished basement, and they would go down and play, and my wife was just heading down the basement stairs one day, and Tommy and Justin were down there playing cops and robbers or whatever they were playing, and Tommy jumped out from behind the chair and said, "Freeze, asshole." My wife just turned around and come back upstairs and called me and says, "I don't know where he picked that up." But we have to have a talk with him. So, you know how our family went, like, you know, when we had our kids and the Honeyke kids. I mean, it was just one of those things. But you know, they've been great friends for their whole life. And you probably didn't know that the ring that Hilary put on Tommy's finger today, my wife put on my finger 41 years ago. So, Hilary, I want to welcome you to the family. And wear the name proudly.
I will. Good evening. My name is Kelsey, and I'm Hilary's niece. That's right, your niece. While growing up, we got many confused looks from people while explaining to them that Hilary was actually my aunt, considering she's only 9 months older than I am. Eventually, we got tired of explaining the situation, so we just stopped correcting people when they called us sisters or twins. We had a good time with that. I've known Hilary all my life, and she and I have shared many wonderful experiences, such as going to prom, graduation, college, and now marriage. Since I know Hilary, maybe even better than she knows herself sometimes, I know her and Tommy are perfect together. Being together for over a decade now, you would think they know each other pretty well. So let's see how they do here. I have a little game I'd like to play. So they're going to sit back to back, and they're going to take off their shoes. And they're each going to have a shoe from each other. Yep. So Tommy, she needs one of your shoes, and you need one of her shoes. Nope. Alright, so you have both your shoes off, Tommy? You need your shoe off too, because you might be the answer to the question. So you gotta be able to. If the answer to the question is him, he will raise his shoe. If the answer be Hilary. He'll raise her shoe. So whoever the answer is, you raise that shoe. Okay? Does that make sense? All right. So the first question we have: who is the better cook? Who has the wackiest family? Who is the faster driver? Who is in control of the checkbook? So this might be similar. Who wears the pants in the relationship? Who's in charge of the remote? I know the answer to this one. I've been staying over there the last couple nights. Who is the bed hog? No way. Yeah. Who will be the first to fall asleep tonight?
Sorry.
Who is the first one to make up after a fight? Who is the one that started the fight in the first place? Who said, "I love you" first? Let's say it at the same time. Who is most likely to wake up grumpy in the morning? Who is the most likely to wake up with a hangover in the morning? Who is the most likely to be running late? Who says, "I love you" the most in one day? And finally, who do you love the most in the whole world, Tommy? It's been many years in the making, but it's finally here, and I couldn't be more excited for you two. So let's raise your glass. May your love remain strong
I'm
to
videotaping.
sustain you during times of struggle and enrich you in good times you will share together. Congrats, Tommy and Hilary. Love you.